Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So a couple of you have asked me to showcase my roster as well as my mastery setup. So that's what we're going to do here. We're not going to spend too much time doing that here. You guys can see my profile. And we'll go over to the mastery setup first, and then we'll go through my champions. So on the left here you see I have a basic setup, and the one thing that is a little bit different that you may or may not want to do is this 1 point in courage. I recommend it. I like it. This particular build is not my suicide build, but I do like 1 point in courage. It's useful sometimes. And because I am not going full suicides or any suicides, I like 3 points in glass cannon. And at the bottom here you can see that I max out deep wounds, and I do that in every one of my builds. And I've also maxed out assassin. Now I don't do that in every build that I use, but for this build I have. Alright, so let's go over to defense. And now the two things that I always get out of this particular tree is physical resistance. I think it's very useful, and block proficiency. Those two I try to get every single time. Now you'll notice that I do not have any points in salve, and I do not have any points in recovery. At my level I have not found them to be all that useful, and sometimes when you're facing opponents that have a Spectre, this can actually work against you. If you saw my video where I was fighting a node with Spectre, I wasn't worried about it because I did not have salve or recovery, so I didn't have any damage being taken because I was healing. Alright, now the other reason that I do not have points in this, and let's go over to the utility tree here, is because I went with a Mystic Dispersion build. Now this build is not for damage, and it's not for everyday use. It's mainly for Alliance War defense. Now I normally max out limber, but I decided to do something a little bit different in this build, and I only put 4 points in limber. That is primarily for Alliance War defense. Alright, now I always max out parry. I just like it, and I always max out stupefy. You only need 1 point in dexterity. And to get to my Mystic Dispersion, I put 1 point in Petrify. I'm not a fan of that mastery, but I need 1 point in it, and 1 point in Pacify. Now I've tried Pacify out, especially when Scarlet Witch was a big threat before Blade, and I maxed this out, and it helps sometimes, but it was too unreliable, so I've never been a real fan of that one either. But it is useful sometimes. And of course, Mystic Dispersion, and it's good on offense as well as defense. So this is the build that I am currently using. Now, in about 30 minutes, we're going to start up our new arena, and I'll be switching to suicides because I'm going to go for Proxima as a 4-star, not as a 5-star. And I wanted to get this video out before I switch that over. Alright, so now let's take a look at champions. And I'll show you first my 4-star champions. Let's see here. Clear that out. 4-star champions, and we'll sort by hero rating. Okay, so you guys can see the champions that I have as a 4-star. I have a total of 22 4-stars that are maxed out. So that's 22 550s. And I have 26 champions that are rank 4. So that's 26 440s. I have a total of 107 4-stars. And I've never actually looked to see how many 4-star champions there are in the crystal, at least. I know I don't have all of them in the game, but in the crystal I'm not sure, but I have most of them if I do not have all of them. Alright, so you got to see that, and I rank these as rank 5 if they're going to be fun. Sometimes I'll do it if I don't have any rank 4 that I really want to go to rank 5. I'll take a rank 3 and make them rank 4. And this is usually during an advancement event or something like that, or a level up event that's going on. Alright, so now let's go over to the 5 stars here. And I think they're already sorted. Alright, so here are my 5 stars. I have only 2 5 stars that are rank 4, and that's my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced and my Archangel. I have 3 rank 3 5 stars, and that's Ghost Rider, Magic, and Hawkeye. And I have 19 rank 2 5 stars. I'm trying to get all of my 5 stars to at least rank 2. I believe that that is a very worthwhile goal if you have the resources. It helps in arena. If you're not an arena grinder, then you probably do not care about that sort of thing. And then I have a bunch, I didn't count them as rank 1. So I think Quake is the first one that is rank 1. Yeah. So everyone after Quake is still rank 1. So what is that? 10 that are rank 1 currently. Now I do max their level out. If you don't max their level out and you put in, say, 3 rank 1 that have not gotten to their max level, you can get death matched. If you're going for, even if you're in the arena, the infinite streak, you can get death matched if you have not maxed them to their max level. Alright, so just a little warning. Alright, so that is my roster, guys. I will be working on getting these last 10 to rank 2. As you can see a little bit further up here, I could take Ghost Rider, Magic, or Hawkeye to rank 4 right now. But I don't want to do that just yet. Ghost Rider, he is definitely worthy, so is Magic. Hawkeye, he was at one time, that's why I ranked him to 3. I was actually planning to take him to 4, but then I got an Archangel, then I got Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, got Ghost Rider, so I got others that were more worthy of rank 4 than him, but he is still an awesome champ. I liked him before they even buffed him. He was one of my favorite champions. And I still use him pretty often. So that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps me out. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you want to support the channel, in the description below, I have a link to my Patreon account. You can follow that link and become a patron and help the channel out. And you guys have a blessed day.